All right, we're gonna do some dumbbell partial reps, lateral raises. So on this one, I'm not gonna come all the way up. All right, I'm just gonna go to about right here. I don't know what y'all thinking. Oh, that doesn't work. You know, range of motion isn't good. Actually, when you do partial reps on your medial delts, you're strongest at the bottom as opposed to coming all the way up. Not to say that this doesn't work, but partial reps are the way to go. You should try them. Try them first. You may look crazy doing them, but they work. So just go to about right there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Whew. And when you do partial reps, you could go a lot heavier. I'm doing those with 40s. I may go to 50s on the next set. As a matter of fact, I will go to 50s. And of course, I'm not gonna do a lateral raise with 50s all the way up. Who's doing that? But partial reps, give those a shot. So on the second set, you're gonna see me doing with 50s. Okay, so we're gonna do the 50s. All right, this is gonna be a lot heavier, but I can still do them. Even if I'm not going up higher than I did with the 40s. 1, 2, 3, still effective. 4. If y'all can feel my shoulders right now, my medial delts. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Whew. All right. Use those 50s instead of the 40s. That's as high as I'm gonna go. But give those a shot. I'm telling you, when you do those medial delts, the side raises, partial reps, you feel that burn in them. Because sometimes it's hard to get a good burn in your medial delts, in your shoulders, period. Whew. So we're moving on to barbell front raises. Front raise time, barbell style. Whew. Now, sometimes it's hard for me to, maybe a lot of you had this issue too. It's hard to get that good pump in your shoulder. So I do a lot of high volume on this, like 4 sets, 15 to 20 on all my reps. On all my exercises that I select on my shoulders. One, because I can push myself hard on my shoulders and I don't have to go as heavy. Whew. But even then it's still hard. So we got some barbell front raises. Again, 15 to 20 reps, 65 pounds on this. 4 sets. 1, 2, 3, 4. Look, you could also do it like this too. So that was 4 reps. You could do it this way too. But I find that hard sometimes because too much bicep involvement. Feel a lot of pull on that and it's taken away from my shoulders. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Woo. All right, so that was set 1 of 4. I'm gonna move on. Now I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna finish up my last 3 sets on this one, on to the next exercise. But yeah, be careful if you're gonna do your front raises reverse style. I've seen those before. I'm not a fan of them. I'm not saying that they don't work, no. But like I said before, they pull on the biceps and you don't wanna get your biceps involved in that when you're doing shoulder work. Whew. So yeah, let's have some fun, lifting weights, enjoying life, man. About to do some face pulls with the rope. Now, I learned that if you do your face pulls coming from the bottom, see how I got the rope, it's coming up this way, a little bit more activation in the rear delts, because I used to do them high or eye level. Now, I'm not saying high or eye level is wrong. You could do it that way too, but to switch it up, try doing your rear delts from the bottom. The weight doesn't have to be heavy. I got 80 pounds on right now, and I'm gonna do 20 to 25 reps. All right, good squeeze at the top, straight up. So you see how I'm pulling back with the weight all the way up. So the movement is a lot smoother on the shoulders too. 4, 5, 6, 7, come on. 8, good squeeze. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Woo! Those kick in. And of course, you're gonna get some rhomboids involved too, some mid traps. That's all right. All right, better angle right here. All right, I like to stagger my feet, or you could keep them together, but when I stagger my feet, I feel like I got more control. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, whoo, come on, 17, 18, 19, 20. Whew. All right, so now we're on to some back extensions. Now I know what y'all thinking, how come I'm not doing the back extensions on a glute ham machine or an actual back extension machine? So this is just a different variation. If you don't have access to one of those machines, you could get creative and you could use a barbell setup, put a pad over the front and then lean into it like this, right? And as you're gonna see in a minute, I'm gonna use a 20-pound med ball, right? I'm gonna get set up, make sure the ball is right above or right at your hip angle, all right? So I'm gonna hold on to the med ball, make sure the mic is working good so y'all can hear me. And trust me, you're not gonna fall, and you can use this for beginners too if you don't feel safe or comfortable at an angle. So watch this. Hold the med ball, I'm gonna go down, and I'm gonna come up. 2. Looks simple, but it works. 3. Can't neglect the lower back. Cannot neglect your lower back. 5, 6. I think I lost count. 7, 8, 9. Now you could lean back slightly. Get a deeper stretch. There we go. I lost count. You could do 15 to 20, 12 to 15. Good way to work the lower back. I'm not holding the dumbbell because that's an awkward feeling doing this. Hold the med ball in your hand. Or if you can't, use your body weight. Especially if you got back issues. I don't know how many that was, but that's another creative way to do some back extensions, all right? Give those a shot. And you don't have to use a pad, but if you want to feel comfortable here, especially for the guys, if you know what I'm talking about, get a pad, all right? Show y'all again, back view. Now I'm gonna do them with my feet slightly angled back, so I'm leaning onto the barbell, all right? Let's try it that way. 1, 2, 3, I'm gonna scoot up some, there we go. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Woo. If y'all notice, I started shaking on that last 3 reps. When you're doing back extensions, right, make sure, if I'll show you from the side, make sure you're not coming all the way up doing that. When you're doing a back extension, you just want to come to the point where you feel it being activated in the lower back, because if you come all the way back this way, you're going to get too much hamstring movement, hamstring involved and glutes. I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but you want to concentrate on the lower back specifically. Y'all know I love some shrugs, so I try to find different ways to work my traps. Another way that I found that really works my traps pretty good, do them seated with the dumbbell. Now you're thinking, okay, what's the difference? when you're sitting down, you basically are taking out your trap muscles from being activated. So they're basically in a relaxed position. You're isolated. So watch this. So just let the dumbbells depress your shoulders and just squeeze. Instead of, because when you're standing up, you could rock back, you could lean forward, but on the chair you can't. All you could do is just keep them isolated, and you feel that stretch. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Whew. And at the bottom too, you can't lean the dumbbells against your thighs. Kind of cheats in a sense. So the weight is dangling. You got to have more control in the shoulders and just basically concentrate on your traps and just squeeze at the top. So at the bottom, if you can't do your reps, let's say you have like your last 3 to 4 reps and you can't get it up, you feel like you're cheating too much, just let the weights hang. Having them hang is just as good as doing a rep. I promise you that. Give those a shot. Let me know what you think. All right, that was a good one today. Hope y'all enjoyed that video. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Hit that like, hit that subscribe button. And I just want to let everybody know that I really appreciate people coming to my page, showing me some love. It means a lot to me. It just motivates me to throw out more content for y'all. And plus it's fun. So if it motivates you to throw out some content, start a YouTube channel like I did, get started. Don't let anybody tell you can't do it, and just stay motivated. So see y'all next time. Enjoy your weekend and be safe out there.